What's up guys and welcome to this tutorial. Today I'm going to be giving you a full guide for training your troops. I'm going to be focused on candy canes, Christmas troops, enchants, rebirthing, and just things that you don't want to waste your money on. If you're new to the game, we've been playing for a while but feel stuck, this video will help you progress faster. Make sure you like and subscribe because this game updates a lot and I'll be covering everything you need to know. Alright, let's go straight into it. First of all, we're going to be talking about candy canes, which are located in the top right hand corner. If you hover over it, it'll show you how many candy canes you have and what effect it has. You can spend candy canes over here at the shop, and in the shop you'll be able to see. If I click on Santa here, I go to the number one option, which is the shop. You can see, and it gives you a description on like what it does. So on these, it's the armor, as it gives you the health, what they have, and then here you go, you have the troops. Mrs. Clauses give +1 candy cane every time one is collected. And this is very important because it stacks, which means if you get 20 of these, you get +20. Say if you normally get one, you'd get 21 if you had a full team of 21 of these, which is very OP. Because that means if when it snows up here, if you close off the shop up here when it snows, it means you get double that, which would be 42. And if you get 42, that's going to be quite a lot. Because if you do it AFK or you're grinding, then it's going to be quite a nice thing to do. And then also, you can, over here in the presents, it's pretty much an advent calendar. If you go into the presents here, I may or may not have missed a few. I only started playing recently, so I've only got these. But then every 10 hours on the day, um, yeah, here we go. It's not 10 hours, I mean. Sorry about that one. It's 10 minutes. So you need to play the game for 10 minutes on the day, and then it will let you unlock the. You can get troops from this, like the elf. I'm pretty sure on day 25 they might give you a free Grinch. I'm not too sure about that one, but basically, yeah, they can give you candy canes and give you everything. And first of all, to get a candy cane, you need to kill a troop, and when you kill a troop, it's going to give you a 1 in 100 chance of you actually getting a candy cane. And then, as I said, if you have the Mrs. Clauses, it stacks and you get a bunch more. Next of all, I'm going to talk about the mine over here. The mine, early game, it might be useful, but once you get to World 2, or once you're just about to get to World 2, it's pretty much useless. As you see, I don't have it upgraded. I only have basic things on it because, as you see, I don't really get any money from it because I haven't upgraded it. So in my opinion, I wouldn't spend time enchanting or doing anything towards the mine because there's much better ways to get more money. First of all, as you see on my inventory, you have the armor or good swords. If you get a really good armor or good sword, you can actually come over to the black market. Or if you're new to the game, you can go over to the enchant table. And over here, what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to customize the tool. And then once you're over here, what you're going to want to do is you want to go to greed. Greed will give you more money when you sell it, which overall gives you a higher profit margin when you're selling them. And compared to what you'll get from the mine, this is so much more significant. So if I go rainbow, and then because I want it to be shiny as well, I'm going to do shiny as well. And then over here, I'm going to have the armor here. It doesn't matter about the stats really, but if you go over here, what can I do for you? If I sell this, it gives me 20 QA. Right now I've got 70 QA. It gives me a 20 whole QA, which is only a fraction of what I need to rebirth. So that is really OP. So if you get really good swords or armor, pickaxes and hammers don't get you as much. It's mainly armor, and then swords can give you a little bit more. You can't actually sell the troops for that much, though. You can sell troops, but they just won't give you as much as that. Next is going to be the Evolve machine. This machine has got to be the most useless machine I've ever seen. As you can see, the crystals here is what you use. They give you a 10% crystal boost each and used to evolve troops. If you evolve the troops, you waste the crystals. But if you look at the crystals, if you hover over them, they'll tell you what they do. Like health crystals, plus 5% troop health for each crystal, which is quite significant. But you're just wasting them if you're going to evolve. Because if you look at these, if I go to evolve troops, I don't have a bunch of them, so you can't really see, that's why. But if you go down here, look, 100k and 112.50k for 10 crystals. But then if I go over to the actual troop, and if I hover it over, it gives you 20k. So it's a 5 times. So you basically, it's a 5 times multiplier, but you're doing 10 of them. And these are actually quite good troops. And then as well, on top of that, you have to pay 6 of these. And these are quite rare and quite expensive to use. So do not use those on the evolve. Storage is a good thing. As you see, you've got 250 in your backpack, and then you've got another 250 in storage. Storage is quite good if you're getting full and you've got like quite expensive stuff and you don't want to sell them. You can put them in storage, but apart from that, so that's the only really use it use it serves. Then if we go over here, as you can see, this building here is the train. In here, you can see all of these punching bags or like slashes. They'll come and slash into them. And what they do is they basically upgrade your troops. So if I come over to this troop, it's 1 star. If I click C or click on it, it trains it. And what that does is, once it's done, it'll walk over here. And then once it's walked over here, it'll start clicking. Once that time is gone, it'll then change and it will go from a 1 star to a 2 star. And basically, you can get up to 5 stars. And every time you get an extra star, it basically improves the troop. So it doesn't matter about like the stats; it will just improve it like by percentage. And but yeah, you'll need to wait for that to done. And also, cool thing is, it goes down while you're not even in the game. Say if you get a bunch of troops, um, and you just put them on there, and you leave the game, when you come back, they'll all be done. However, it's not normally like this. As you see, I've got it at level 5. If you come over here to the builder, and you talk to the builder, you can see all the upgrades. So you got the mines, the barracks, and the blacksmith. That's called the barracks. So what you want to do is upgrade that max, and that means you can have more troops training at once. The blacksmith is what you see over there, and the mines are just the mines. But I haven't touched them because I don't really use them much. The enchant and the appraiser, you can use either of these, but since you're more of a late game, the black market is much better. However, it does cost gold. As you can see, I've got 829, and it costs 1 gold per item, and you get to give it an enchant and a mutation. So yeah, it's quite cost effective. And then gold's quite similar to the candy canes. Every 1 in 100 troop gives you a chance of having a gold ingot, and then also a candy cane, which is pretty much quite nice. Next up, you have runes. With the runes, basically, shit.